I can't understand. I can't understand how you can continue to believe a lie. That same lie that has always been around, but it's been reformed, restructured. They reshape it and then they dish it back out to you, and you will invest in it once again because you think it's something that's brand new. The rhetoric, the lies that Mentellect is pushing is not new. It's been around even before the internet connection was in existence. Do the research on it. It's been told different ways. Sometimes they leave some out, sometimes they add something in. But it's all the same. It's all the same rhetoric. And it's all for the same purpose, to get your money. If they can just get your money, then that is something that they call success. Even if it's not legitimate, even if it's by false pretenses, even if they have to manipulate you, even if they have to lie to you, so be it, by any means necessary, because they want your money. So they won't have to work. You take care of one person, put that one person on a pedestal, and make sure that that one person can live better than everybody else, and you are satisfied with that. Nothing ever changes. No progress is ever being made. We still stagnant, but this new rhetoric is supposed to be the truth. If it is, then how come it's not producing any progress, any positive results in our society? It should be changing things, but it's not changing things. Because you know why? Because it's a lie. That's why. That's how you can tell it's a lie, because it doesn't produce any fruit. It doesn't produce any fruit. You plant the seeds and nothing grows, you have done something wrong. Either you never planted it and you lied about it, or you done something wrong. You can tell by the fruits that grow if something is legitimate or not, if something is actually working or not. Now, this is common sense, man. I shouldn't have to run this down to you. But let me tell you what's going on with 90% of these people that continue to support people like Mentellect. Now, see, it's the games that they play. I want Mentellect to win. I want Tariq Nasheed to win. I want this person to win. I want that person to win. And they continue on and on and on, because it's very entertaining for them. TV has gotten so boring now that now it's all about reality. And if they can be a part of it, it makes it more entertaining for them. You understand? More interesting for them. If they can dictate a change or two in this thing, it makes it more interesting for them. We're talking about people that don't have jobs here, man. We're talking about people that don't have goals in their lives like some of us do. They have given up a long time ago, and now it's all about entertaining every day. They're going to live life until the fucking wheels just fall off. No job, no money. Whatever they need, they have to steal, or they have to manipulate, or lie to get it. Every day. Every day is a different task. You understand? Every day is a different person that they try to rob, or either steal from, or either manipulate, or lie to. This is how they live their life. It's one big ass party every single day. The first time that they started partying, when they were old enough to, it was just on the weekends, Saturday, Friday. And these lazy bums, they turned that weekend into every fucking day. They never wanted to stop partying. They just gave up on life, period. They tried to make a transition from reality to fantasy, and they are trying to live that fantasy every single day. With nothing, no money, no ownership of nothing, no house, no car, no goals, no aspirations, no nothing. They're just stagnant forever. These are the people that I keep telling you and warning you about. Stay away from them, because misery loves company. They have given up. They have accepted that they will never be nothing more than what they are now. A fucking bum. A lazy, no good menace to society. And a menace to themselves. An embarrassment to their family. And they want you to be just like them. They are jealous of you. When they see you doing good, you own a house and you own a car and you pay your bills and you're doing pretty good for yourself, they can't stand that. This is why they support people like Mental Mike. This is why they support people like Tariq Nasheed. This is why they support people like Brother Polite. You understand? Am I getting warm now? See, these niggas is hot right now. They mad because the truth is coming out. They will attack you when you're telling the truth. If you're lying and you just speaking mumbo jumbo, guess what? They won't bother messing with you because you're not interrupting anything. You're not causing any damage anywhere. So they're not going to waste their time with somebody like you. They have to attack somebody like me that's telling the truth, that's getting somewhere with it, because people are exhausted out here. People are tired of this same old shit, man. These niggas are in it to win it for themselves. I keep telling you that over and over and over again. One day you're going to believe me. They will always introduce money into everything that they do. Why not just leave money out of it and show the people that, you know what? We don't need money to do what we need to do right now. And that's to unite. That doesn't take any money. Because see, it all boils down to this. We don't need another film, man. Mental Mike, he wants $50,000 for a fucking film. What good is that film going to do? How is that going to save some of our lives, man? When our brothers just got murdered in Greece, over 8 to 10 guys jumped on them, beat them to death. How's that film going to change things, man? How's that film going to save our lives, man? How's that film going to stop these racist ass motherfuckers out here from killing us? Well, we're going to tell them, hey, Mental Mike got a film out, so you can't jump on me. Watch this film first before you jump on me. What we going to do? Throw the film at them? We don't need another film. We don't need another book. We don't need another documentary. We don't need another fucking fundraiser, man. We don't need that shit, man. We need some protection. We need some change. The first priority should be to preserve life. And I don't hear them talking about preserving life because they don't care about life. The only lives that they care about is their own. That's why they beg you for money all the time. Oh, I'm trying to get this film out, and I'm trying to get this documentary out. I'm trying to get this out. I'm trying to get that out. Aren't you exhausted of that stuff, man? Damn. You got to, listen, most of you that invest in all this stuff, you got a shelf full of documentaries that's collecting dust right now. You're too greedy to share them with anybody because you paid too much for it. And you feel like, well, damn, shit, if I had to buy it, I'm not going to just give it away. So, I mean, really, what good is it doing? And even if you gave it to somebody, it's still not doing any good because it's 90% lie in it and 10% truth. 90% lie and 10% truth. It has never changed anything for anybody. Nobody can come to me and say, you know what, that documentary of Mental Mike's or Tariq Nasheed changed my life. It changed my life financially. It changed my life physically. None of you can be honest and say that those documentaries changed your life like that. It never did. It took money out of your pocket and it added to their life increase. And you still can't understand that this is going on exactly like I've ran it down to you. They want your money, man. This is why they always beg for money. And they always will bring up money. I keep being right about that, don't I? For some reason, I keep being right about that. They keep begging for money all the time. I need money for this. Hey, guys, I need money for that. Hey, I'm trying to take up money for this. And, hey, I'm trying to take up money for that. When will you get bold enough to start asking them some of the hard questions associated with that money? Number one, What have you did with the money thus far that you have collected? How much have you collected? What have you been doing with it? I mean, there's no progress, there's no results, there's no accomplishments, there's no achievements. It's like we're going backwards. So what are you doing with the money, bro? Why do you need so much money? And it's always, every year you need more and more. $50,000 today, and tomorrow you need 100,000, and then next week you need 200,000, and then next year you'll need 300,000 to 400,000. Wow, I mean, really, what's really going on here? I'll tell you what's really going on. As their lifestyle changes, they need more money from you to keep that lifestyle going. If it wasn't for your money out here, Tariq Nasheed couldn't live. This is the same reason why Mental Mike is begging for $50,000, because he watched Tariq Nasheed collect over 100 grand. And he said to himself, you know what? I got to get my piece of the pie. People already believe me on this bullshit rhetoric, so let me take it to the next level now. But I'm not going to start begging for $100,000 or even $200,000. I'll beg for half of that and see if I get it. I'm here to tell everybody right now, and him included, he's not going to collect no $50,000. Now, what he will do to try and prove me wrong is try to run a con. And you know exactly what I'm going to say. He going to tap that link and claim that somebody gave him a large amount of money in person and add it to the total and make it seem like he already raised $50,000. I'm surprised he hadn't already did it. I think the only reason is because if he do that, then he would have met his goal, and then they'll stop the campaign. You see, so it's, you know, it's pros and cons when you're trying to con like that. You know, that's why they do a little bit at the time. You know, they'll report like maybe $1,600. You know, 2,000 here, 4,000 there, and that makes people give more, because if they see more people giving, then that makes them feel more comfortable in giving a larger amount of money. Tariq Nasheed does it all the time. And definitely Tommy Sotomayor does it all the time. I think Tariq Nasheed started doing it, and then everybody just copied him. There's a lot of people that kind of like, you know, follow in his footsteps, you know. They try to take their own direction as the subject matter, but some of the same things like creating documentaries and films and lectures and all that shit, they stole from him. They did. Because he was the one that actually really just came out with it, you know. But it's not about that, though. It's about you recognizing the similarities to what these frauds are trying to do. You are the source of income. Whether you like it or not, you are the source of income. They don't look at you as the same way that they see themselves. They don't respect you. They look down on you. You are a source of income because it's you that's standing in between them and your money. That money that's in your pocket, that money that's in your bank account, that money that's on your credit card. So they have to go through you. So this is why they con you. This is why they lie to you. This is why they manipulate you. Once they gain your trust, they can gain access to your pockets, in other words. Just as easy. You'll give $20 today. As time goes on, you give hundreds and even thousands. But I want you to think about this the next time you decide that you want to give some money. I want you to think about one thing. It's change being seen by you and the others. Is there change at all? Because if it isn't, then it's not worth it, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. I'm being real with you. I'm being straight up with you. It's not. I don't care if you just giving $20, $5, $100. It doesn't matter. What matters is something has to be different. You have to see some progress, man.